Howdy, and how do you do? And welcome back to some Peglin Cruciball 15. Not only Peglin Cruciball 15, but Fun Day Friday Peglin Cruciball 15, because our challenge today actually is in Cruciball level 15. I will highlight as best I can so you can see where I'm reading if you can't see on your phone or wherever you're watching from. I'll do my very best. But today we're doing a Terraball level 3's challenge. Level 3 because I keep losing to their challenges. Granted, last Fun Day Friday, we're going to retry it because I did it wrong. I was informed I was supposed to have all the starting bomb relics. I was supposed to have all the bomb relics from the start. So we're going to retry that one. So keep your eye out for that video coming very, very soon to a channel near you. But today we're doing Don't Hurt Me. The challenge name was Don't Hurt Me. Difficulty very easy. The orbs I need: pick up your top 3 favorite orbs plus a Terraball and a stone. Relics: the ones where you take no damage. You can obtain more in your run, so we can't lose essentially. Cruciball 15, and then notes: try to have fun and build something you have never tried before. So that little notes there got me thinking on what I wanted to do a little bit. So I went ahead and kind of pre-planned on what I wanted to do a little bit, but I'm still building out the deck right here for you. I am gonna go the Omegorb. I don't know. I never grab it. I never use it, never grab it, because it downgrades each peg that it hits. It downgrades it by 1. So I figured this is a good chance to actually use it. And whenever you grab the Omegorb, you gotta have a little bit of the Swoltorb too to counteract, right? You kind of have to mix them a little bit, you know? And then to kind of soften the pot a little bit for us, I do want some kind of piercing, and I think a good piercing orb that will do great. It's not the sphere. I know you're hoping for it, Perry. I knew you're hoping for it, but no, I don't want the sphere. Instead, I was thinking just grabbing the Poltorb, guys, because it hits everything essentially. It hits everything. Doesn't do that much damage, but it at least hits everything. And then the Seraphic Shield. I can't read. I apologize. I am incapable of sounding out words. I don't know why. I think it's just me. You are immune to all damage. That's the relic that was mentioned to grab. Apply it. We're in Cruciball 15, and away we go. Let's see. I think I want the Ambidextrary. I do think I want the Ambidextrary because that'll keep us from like soft locking a little bit. Like we're starting with Omegorb. It's not the Omegorb, but it's the Omegorb, or I don't know exactly how it's pronounced. But look how much damage it did. 400 some odd damage there. But the problem with it is it's also making these -1. So this orb, without hitting a crit, is going to do 0 hitting all those. But it hit a crit, so. And we never even refreshed the board, so it's not even an issue. So there's that aspect to it. No money. We can't upgrade it. There it is again. Omegorb. It is storming outside, so bear with Oakley and I. Or at least bear with Oakley, I should say. She is having a trying time here. Why am I scared of the elite fights? We can't take damage. I kind of forgot we can't take damage. I don't know why. Maybe I need to get a camera. Little webcam, because I looked off to my left like I was talking to a webcam, looking at you guys. I don't know why. I've never had a webcam. I've never owned a webcam or anything. I have no idea why I did that then. just then, just there. But for whatever reason, I did. So maybe that's a sign that I might need to think about it. Well, I'll think about it. How's that? You know how your parents, whenever you're always growing up, you want something from the store, and they always say, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Or you want to stay the night at a friend's house, or a friend stays the night at your house. Can so-and-so come over? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And then you just never hear back. Do we lose health here? Oh, we don't. So might as well just upgrade everything here real quick. Well, that was a little cheese. That was a little cheesy. Now we can save all of our money for, I don't know, something. We'll run through the flames. We don't want that. Yes. We will do this. And then we got this Swole Torb, which actually counters it pretty well. It puts it back to ones. Well, that's actually not too bad. It does kind of counter it a little bit, which is nice. Interesting. I need to read on what they do. One, I guess, does -2 versus the other one doing... Okay, now, dungeon die, adding a little bit of a dungeon die statistics to it. What is that sound? Huh. So, I don't know. Enhanced gunpowder. I always enjoy a little bit of enhanced gunpowder from time to time. Starting with a 3/8's not bad. What are you at? 1110? I think we'll start with the 3/8 first. Just because you have overflow and you do -2 downgrades each pegs by -2, you increase by 3. So technically you are better. Fun fact. So we'll just go ahead and skip. Yeah, you essentially counter it and put it back to a 1, which is actually very nice. I suppose. -12. You did 0 damage. Oh wait. Kind of forgot we had Icy Die or whatever it's called. Icy Die definitely did not help us there, I assume. That was an issue. You're doing 0 damage, actually. Fun fact. 4/8, you're actually doing damage now. Okay, so now we need the Power Glove. Would be nice. Because the Power Glove would increase our... Complex Claw is nice, too. Oh, thank you. Free relic. Except for the sling. We only have 1 stone. I don't really care about the stone being a little stronger. I care about our other orbs being stronger. So Spiral Slayer is perfect. We can't afford anything else. We'll continue on our way since we have to have a stone and a Terra Ball, as that was part of the thing, part of the challenge. So I'm not going to get rid of them. Do my very best to not get rid of them. Now you are all good. 90 damage isn't great, but I can skip you, throw you. I was hoping for the refresh hit. I guess isn't necessary. We will go you since you have overflow and you're a 12-17. You survive, eh? $96 is enough. We'll just throw you out. We need more refreshes so we can really see and grasp the full effect of what I'm wanting to build here. What we're trying to create. Oakley, I know the storm is scary. So I actually did purchase something nice for myself. I purchased a sit-stand desk because I work from home. And so I spend a lot of time at my desk, and I figured might as well is get a new desk that I can stand up at. That crit is actually worse for us, and we actually hit it. Because I figured that might be nice to have a sit stand. Granted, I've also heard people that grab sit stands hardly ever even use the standing aspect of it. Which, That's probably going to be my case too. I probably won't ever stand and work and stand and play. Actually, I might stand and work because working's a little different, but I would never stand and play a game. I can't imagine I would do that. Or, yeah, stand and record be a little weird. But I guess doable, I suppose. I don't think we needed that pierce. Yeah, it would be nice to have it. Maybe I should have grabbed it, but this has overflow, so that's pretty nice. This is gonna stack up. I think we'll be fine. We got bombs. I don't think we necessarily need it. If we can get the gift that keeps on giving, as well as yeah, we need the gift that keeps on giving, as well as the one thing that increases, the relic that increases every peg that you hit, the damage of every peg you hit. I don't remember what that is called, but that is what we need. Damage wise, we are kind of slacking here, but that's okay, I suppose, because look at that. We just boosted you all back up to +1, so you're technically netting positive here. Don't really need crits. Watch heavy shot potion crits also refresh the board. All right, that's perfect. We don't want the one where refreshes grant crits, because our crit and our base damage has been pretty close here recently. That works. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll continue on. There's the gift that keeps on giving. God bless. This place is kind of weird. So, I got married. Some of you know, if you tuned into yesterday's video, I shared it. I came back from honeymoon. Haven't really told too many stories of it yet. There's some stories to tell. I just haven't gotten to it. But I moved into her apartment. Oakley and I packed our bags and headed here. And she works nights, so it's not too shabby. Essentially, she's a nurse, works night shift. I spend my evenings recording and playing video games. Can't complain. Pretty nice gig. But this apartment is making so many noises. Granted, there's people around me. I need to get used to that. I was in a house before this, and now I'm in this apartment. And I think it's just an adjustment. First time I've ever been in an apartment. I've been in like dorm rooms and stuff, but not necessarily like, I don't know. It's a little different. And then I have my headset on, so I can't really hear exactly everything that's going on around me, but I can like get snippets of what else is going behind me. And I know there's storming outside, and Oakley does tend to get a little he gets a little scared with these storms. And so every time I hear a noise, I turn around here, listen, and most of the time I've been with Oakley for, I don't know, over what? Oakley, how long have we been together? Over 2 years? I don't know where she is. But we've been together for a very long time, and I usually can tell what noises are her during the storm and what aren't. And these noises I'm hearing are definitely not her. And every time I hear these noises, it's noises that I don't hear regularly. It is terrifying me sometimes. So if you just hear silence or like a quick like adjustment movement or something over the mic, that's just me, because I heard something and I just turn around to see what it is. It's definitely a unique scenario where I'm at now, because I was at a house, I had a room, and then I can kind of close off everything else around and just be in my like own little thing away from everyone else within the home and everything like that. Now, she lives in a 1-bedroom apartment, so I have my desk essentially in the living room. And I tell you what, this is This is definitely new and gonna be something to get adjusted to a little bit. I have to remove an orb. I'm removing the stone. I'm not gonna remove the Terror Ball only because this is a challenge by Terror Ball. I'm going to leave Terror Ball with us throughout the journey as best I can. So you're welcome, Terror Ball. You can actually hang around with us this time. But yes, I am quite, I don't say I scare easy, but sometimes I can get scared pretty easily. I ain't no chicken by any means, but I might be a duck. I'm still a bird, I'm still foul, and I still get scared. But you cannot call me a chicken. Because, I don't know. Ducks are my favorite animal, by the way, if you didn't know. Ducks are my favorite animal. Not quite sure why they became my favorite animal, but I think it was, had to do with a little game we call Pokemon. I do believe Pokemon had a big influence on deciding what my favorite animal was, because I enjoyed, Psyduck. Psyduck and Golduck. I really like Golduck a whole lot more than Psyduck, so I had to really grind and get my Psyduck to a point where now this is the Pokemon I want. This is what I've been striving for. But we eventually get there. Just takes a while, but yes, I think that's my theory as to where my favoritism to ducks came by. And if you know anything about Pokemon, Psyduck and Golduck aren't necessarily the strongest of Pokemon by any means. But they were usually almost always in my six, my SEAL Team 6. Every time I played through Pokemon. Maybe we can play through it in this channel at some point. I do need to, now that I'm back, stream a little bit more. Now that we have the ability, a little bit more of a schedule, maybe we can stream sometime this weekend. That might be fun. That might be a fun experience. Well, I guess, I'm recording this for a Friday, so the weekend's essentially here. That's crazy. Well, of course, when I'm recording this, it's not Friday, but... Oh, I could have got the free relic there. I forgot. Someone's probably screaming at me for skipping over it like that, but... What you gonna do? What you gonna do? When they come for you, bad boys, bad boys. Do you remember the TV show Cops? Granted, I know we have a lot of viewers from different countries. I don't know. Actually, this is probably a good question. Did you ever have the TV show Cops? I doubt you did because it was mainly US. Bad boys, bad boys. It's essentially where the TV channel it's a camera crew followed around police forces across the US. It's usually in bigger cities like Miami and LA and stuff like that. And they just show what the day in the life of a police officer is overnight. It's usually the night ones and blah, 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 blah. But it was actually my dad watched it all the time. I remember, I don't know why did I get the oboe? Someone tell me why I got the oboe whenever we can't take any damage. But my dad used to watch it all the time. And I remember always hearing it. He would get off work, TV would go on, and then it's bad boys, what you gonna do? And then it's that song. If you know what song that is, I don't know. I need to get it through my thick skull. We all had different childhoods. You all didn't live through my childhood, but I'd like to think you did. And so sometimes I might be referring or saying something you don't know. And if that's the case, please just scream at me and say, hey, you don't know what I've been through. That'd probably work. I think I want to start with the Swoltorb here, actually. Dang, we have a lot of bombs here, but if we start with the Swoltorb, we could really build this thing up and maybe possibly one-shot this boss with our what is it called again? Omgorb? Omegorb? I give up on trying to say its name anymore. Alright. Don't hit the crit, please. Whatever you do, do not hit that crit. Thank you. Yes, build up. Build up. You didn't one-shot, though. And you ruined all my strong pegs. You even made some zero. You even zeroed out some pegs for us. How rude of that. Rude of them. Rudimentary. Ooh, that was a big hit. Have you guys ever played the game, what game is it called? It's called, what is it called? It's on my Steam. Just a second. Risk of Rain. Risk of Rain 2. I ended up getting it because a few friends of mine were playing it and they said I would really enjoy it, and I kept seeing them playing it. I watched them play it and thought, maybe I would enjoy this. And so I downloaded it, played it once, and I love the game. I think it's so much fun. I think it's such a fun game, but it's not like a Peglin roguelike. It's not like a Slay the Spire roguelike. It's not a most of the Rotato. It's not like those roguelikes that we've been playing. It's like a shoot 'em up one. Not necessarily really a shoot 'em up one. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's not one that I would like playing by myself. And I think my brother would really enjoy playing it too. So I've been trying to talk to him into getting it. I think I might try telling him more about it next Monday. Every Monday night we have like a family dinner night at my parents' house. So we all go over there and have a nice little dinner that my mom cooks. And I tell you what, she knows how to cook 5 meals. I think I've talked about this before because I usually go on a little mini rant. It's not really a rant, but I usually do talk about it just because I think it's enjoyable to talk about, because it's my mom. If you ever met my mom, we give her such a hard time. She's probably the kindest person you would ever meet, but that's like I don't know. We bully her so much, and I feel so bad about it. No, I don't, because it's my mom. But I don't know. It's different. It's different. But she cooks the same 5 meals on a rotation. It's like it's not like a solid like clockwork rotation, but there is a rotation to it, and only 5 meals. That's all she cooks. Does not deviate from that. Will not deviate one bit from these 5 meals. And it's the spaghetti, lasagna, fajitas, steak, and taco salad. It will not deviate any further than those 5, unless my now wife, whenever she would go over there, since she works night shifts, sometimes she's not working and she can go over there earlier, and she will help cook. And so then she would cook something else to kind of mix it up a little bit for us. And those are the only times it deviates, is whenever she's there to cook and actually forcefully mix it up a little bit. Outside of that, those are always the meals. But so I might talk with my brother. Long story short, I went on a little rant there about family dinner, but maybe this Monday night I'll talk to him about it again and see if he'll play with me, or if he wants to play. Then maybe I can get my brother on here and you can hear what he's got to say. He's a unique fella. If you ever saw us in person, we are, I don't know, we have like similar facial features, but also we are totally different. in a lot of ways. We're different. He is really big into like magic cards and stuff like that. Magic the Gathering, which I remember he played Magic the Gathering on his computer. They had like the auto battler game. I don't know. He would play it all the time. And I would sit there and watch him play it because I always thought it was interesting. I always thought it was quite interesting. I never got into it though, which I never really gave it a chance to get into it, but I don't know. We just have different interests most of the time. I think special relic's gonna be nice. Come on, go right, go right. We have different interests, yet still very similar ones for the most part. So, I don't know. I think he would really enjoy the game. I think. I could be wrong though, but I think he would enjoy it. I like to say he would enjoy it because I really want him to play it with me. But, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on what is the game called? Sorry, I'm going back. Risk of Rain. Well, let's go take a gander real quick. How many hours have I played? Playtime? I played 107 minutes? Played an hour and a half? Over an hour and a half? Almost 2 hours? Oh, wow. I did play quite a bit of it, I guess. That one night that I played it. Dang. That's crazy. Well, we don't do any damage, so self-damage isn't going to be helpful. An apple a day will be fine, especially with our lower HP. Granted, we don't lose any HP, so it doesn't matter whatsoever. Ask me anything's good with... You probably are going to hit that crit, and you're going to hit that crit too. You knew you're going to hit the crit, but what saves you is the fact that we increase the strength, and we have the gift that keeps on giving. So you got a little bit more play room here. Going up here is going to be fine. Please separate. Don't go the same direction. Thank you. You didn't have to hit the red bombs, but we don't take any self-damage, so I guess that doesn't matter at all. Now, can you hit that crit? I didn't think you were going to hit the crit. It's okay, because we'll throw... Actually, we'll throw you out here. Of course, you hit the crit, Terrible. I just knew you were going to hit this crit. An 8-9? That is gross, but fortunately, we got all these buffs here that we just ate through. Granted, those are still pretty strong. Didn't matter in the end. You're useless, you're useless. You might be helpful. Just gonna keep throwing you here. Perfect. Collected the money that we were looking for. I guess we'll take you. And stuff for the sling is not helpful, but we'll take you, I guess. Might as well take you too. While we're at it, we have so much money anyway. Check behind the waterfall. We are not going to lose any health, but we'll take it, I guess. I think the storm has died down a little bit, Miss Hoki. So I hope you're okay. I still have no idea where she ran off to, so I probably should check on her. Fortunately, this game's almost over, so I can check on her here in a bit, or here in a few minutes. And you know, I might just tune in, tell you how she is real quick. As soon as this boss is, I'm gonna throw the last peg, quickly run over to her. Whenever the boss has it's the last hit on the boss, I'm throwing the obvious last orb to kill it. I'll quickly run, find Oakley, then I'll chime back into you guys and let you know how she's doing. Because she's not in this room with me now. She is hiding somewhere within this apartment. Not many places to go. And the storm is not done. Fun fact, I just saw lightning out this window that's right in front of my face now. I do have a very nice view of a lake right in front of me. It is a very nice apartment complex that we're at. I got a nice lake view. I say lake view. It's a pond with a fountain in the middle, but it's a nice looking area. Didn't think I would necessarily live here ever. How much damage are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go check on her. That end came up very quick with that poltergeist, but she's in the bathroom. Yeah, she was in the bathroom. Hey, okay, here she is. She's out of the room. Come here, Oak. Come here. Oh, she's not coming. She's too busy listening for the thunder. But thank you so much for tuning in this lovely Friday. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. This was a nice, relaxing Friday to kind of get back in the swing of things. Maybe we might stream this weekend. I don't see why we couldn't, I guess. So maybe we will. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you all later. Bye-bye.